Welcome to Anjan Yoga. I call these classes Hatha Yoga Unplugged as they are devoid of music, spiritual talk, contortionism, or any other bells and whistles. Your support and appreciation is always welcome. Feel free to like, share, and comment. You can also support my work with a little donation or a contribution through buymeacoffee.com.
Surya Namaskars, beginner variation, and we're doing both versions of that as well. Feet together, palms together, really slow, really gentle. A lot of emphasis on the breath, especially for this one. Release. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, forward bend down. Left leg, not too far, knee touch. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, cat pose, upward. Breathing out, hunch. Inhale, neutral back. Out, down dog. Left foot forward, right knee touching the ground. Forward bend and inhale up and behind. Straighten, let go. Continue, inhale up. Breathing out, down. Right leg not too far. Touch the knee. Downward dog. Cat pose. Finish the cat. Flat spine. Down dog. Right foot forward, left knee touching. Stepping together and folding over into your forward bend. And breathing in, up and behind. Straighten, release, let it go. Beginner variation, but version 2. Inhale up. Exhale down. Left leg not too far. Exhale, down dog. Cat pose upward. Point your feet, hips on heels, child pose. Do not move your hands. Inhale, come back up onto hands and knees, flat back. Exhale, down dog. Left forward, right knee touch. Forward bend. Inhale, up and behind. Straighten, let go. One more here, up, down, right leg not too long, knee touch, down dog, cat pose upward, pointing the feet, child pose, bum down. Inhale, return to that neutral position. Exhale, push into down dog. Right foot forward, left knee touching. Forward bend and inhale, up and back. Straighten, release, let it go. Okay, two more, and it's simple. Namaskar one, that's all there is to it. Feet together, palms together. Release, inhale, up and back. Exhale, forward bend. Left leg all the way back, touch the knee. Lift the knee first and then into a plank. To the ground, it's knees, chest, and front of the chin. Inhale, chest up into cobra. Exhale, hips back into down dog. Left foot all the way forward, right knee touch. Exhale, Uttanasana. Remember to drop your head so that your neck gets a little rest. And breathing in, up and behind. Straighten, let go. Last one for the day. Inhale, up. Forward bend, down. Right leg all the way back. Plank. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right foot forward. Forward bend. Inhale, up and back. Straighten and release. Okay, that's done. Fine. Now, a little bit of work for the hips. And the way we'll do this today is only on our hands and knees. All right, like you're doing the cat pose. Start, please. Down on your hands and knees. A very neutral position. So you're not leaning forward, neither are you coming back. It's an absolutely rectangular or a square position. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Now remember, you need to have straight arms, absolutely straight, both of them throughout the whole thing. Right leg out to the side in line with your hip. From here, all you're doing is right leg up and down. Don't worry if it's not too high. Up and down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down. And 6, down. That's more than enough. Change left leg out to the side. Absolutely square position. Left leg out in line with your hip. And nice and slow. Let's go left leg up. Straight arms. Down. 2. Release. 3. Down. 4. Down. Inhale up. Down. Last one. Up. And let it go. Knees down. Sit back a little bit and give your wrists a little bit of a rest. Yeah, shake, shake, roll a bit, whatever works for you. Now, the next one is fairly simple. You're just lifting the leg up in something like the tiger. I'm not saying the tiger because we're not trying to curve. You're just trying to go into a straight line, and that's all that is needed. So, really less. So, we're not trying to dip and go higher. Hands and knees on the ground. Right leg steps back, absolutely straight. Level hips for this one. Keep the neck neutral. If you look forward, you will tend to curve more than you need to. Now, in the tiger, we do curve, but not today. Keeping your neck neutral, keeping your back flat. Right leg up, only hip height. and down, just about touch the ground. Inhale up with control and down. Up, release, 4 and down, 5 and down, 6 and down. That's more than enough. Knees down. Wait for a moment. Left leg back, absolutely straight. Toes lightly touching the floor. Remember, we're not trying to dip today. Up, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5. Breathe in, breathe out, down, and 6, down. That's it. All right, really less, but with complete control and awareness. Sit back, give your wrists a little bit of a respite. Let's continue. Now, here's the last one. Now, you're taking the leg out to the side and then you're taking it back. Just remember one thing, when you take it back, it's an open hip, very similar to the half moon. All right, let me just show you. So you're on hands and knees, right leg out to the side. Now, don't do it just yet. I'm just showing you. That's right leg up to the back. Notice that's an open hip. Again, return to the side and then down. And that's 1. You'll do that whole thing 6 times, hopefully. Please don't strain yourself. And remember, equal arms, no bending the elbows or shaking the shoulders around. Absolutely straight arms. A really good tip is don't keep looking at your foot. If you keep looking at the foot, the shoulders will shake, the elbows will bend, the spine will curve in the wrong way. So don't look at the foot, keep a neutral neck. Let's start. Hands and knees. There we go. Right leg out to the side in line with your hip. Right leg up, back with an open hip. Return to the side and down. Let's go. Up, back. Remember, open hip. Return to side, down. Don't worry if it's not too high. 3, back, return, down. 4, back, return, down. 5, back, return, down. And here's the last one. 6, back, open hip, return to the side, and leg down. That's it. Changing sides. I hope you're having as much fun as I am. Hands and knees on the ground. Absolutely square. Left leg out to the side. Neutral neck. Let's start. Left leg side, back, side, release. 2, back, side, release. 3, back with an open hip, return to the side and down. 4, back, side, down. 5, back, side, down. Last one. 6, back, side, and down. And that's it. Knees down. Sit for a moment and give your wrists a bit of a shake. Okay, here come the standing postures. Keep a block close to you. Not right now, but very soon you might need it because we're going triangle, revolving triangle, half moon, revolving half moon. That's it. Nothing too complicated. But there's a bit of work in between every posture as well. Okay, let's do this. Start with the down dog. Shake about a bit, prepare yourself. Get your breath going nice and deep. Or should I say nice and slow? And let's begin. First posture, Trikonasana triangle. Right foot forward. Inhale, come on up, ready for triangle. So the back foot is flat there, arms up. Tuck the hip and go forward and then down. And remember, you're welcome to use a block or your ankle or your shin. Go less, it's okay. Bending the front knee, both hands down to the ground. We're not coming up, we're going down to the ground. Step into your down dog. And in the down dog, a three-legged down dog with an open hip, right leg down, left leg up, open hip, like you're trying to imitate the triangle that you just did. Enough. Left leg down, shake about a bit. And let's do the same thing on the other side. Left foot forward. Right heel turns in. Come on up. Ready for triangle on the left. Breathe in. Tuck the hip in. Go forward first. Then think of going down. Remember to keep your body directly above that left leg. Try not to lean inward. Bending the front knee, both hands down to the mat. Stepping back into a down dog. And a three-legged dog with an open hip, but this time right leg up. Try and keep your shoulders as neutral as possible. They might turn a bit, and that's okay, but as neutral as possible. Right leg down. Give yourself a breather. Now, slight change. We're trying to go for a revolving triangle. Right foot all the way forward. Left foot comes a little closer first, and then inhale. Come on up. Hips facing forward, chest facing forward. You're not turning anymore, you're facing forward. Right hand on hip, left arm straight up. Breathe in and exhale, twisting as you go down into a revolving or a turning or a twisting triangle. At your lowest point, now get the right arm up. Use your blocks if you need them. Bending the front knee, both hands touch the ground there. Step back into your down dog. And another three-legged down dog, but this time with neutral hips. So you're not turning the hip open. Starting with both knees bent. Left leg steps back. Left leg straight, rises up. And only if you like, right leg straight as well. Only if you like. That's it. Left down. Get a breather. Revolving triangle on the left leg. Left foot steps forward. Right foot a little closer first. Easier to come up that way. Inhale up. And you're welcome to readjust your feet if you need to at this stage, if you need to. Left hand on hip, fingers down. Right arm straight up. Inhale, reach for the ceiling. Exhale, turn and go down. Beautiful. Nice work. Slow, precise, purposeful. Turning your chest to the left. Whenever you're ready, left arm up. Bending the front knee, both hands down to the ground. Step back into your down dog. Starting with both knees bent. Right leg steps back. Straight right leg up. Doesn't have to go too high, but remember, level hips. And only if you want, left leg straight. Okay, right leg down. Knees touch the ground. Sit for a moment. Get your breath back. Okay, here's the next two. And this is where the strong stuff happens. We're going to a half moon, but again, with that three-legged down dog. You're going into a revolving half moon, but again, with three-legged down dog. Remember, use your blocks for the half moon postures. Feel free to do that. All right? Those of you who can go higher, go for it. Hands forward, downward facing dog. Shake, shake, prepare yourself. And let's do this. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Right foot forward. Wait. Come a little closer with the back foot. Now, left hand on hip right now so that your body is already in the right position. Okay. Right hand forward. Use a block if you need. There we go. Left leg up. And if you're happy with that, left arm up. And that's your half moon. Now you can turn and look at the side, or you can look up at the left thumb. Be careful with looking up because that's when balance can go wrong. Wonderful. Left hand on hip, right knee bent, foot touches the ground, and then both your hands on the mat. Step back, down dog. Three-legged down dog. Left leg up as high as you can go. You're ready to go higher if you want. Release. Left leg forward. Right foot a little closer. Right hand on hip. So when you do this, you turn your chest to the right. Left hand forward. Use a block if you need to. And let's go for the lift off. There we are. Whenever you're ready, right arm up. Right hand on hip. Bending the front knee, back foot down. Both hands on the mat. Step back into your dog. Okay, open hip, right leg up. If you can, go higher. Wonderful. Right leg down, knees down. Give yourself a small break. All right, and here it is, the revolving half moon. Easier to balance in, but requires a lot more strength. Okay. For this one, I would advise you don't try and lift the back leg any higher than hip level. For most of us, that's more than enough. All right. No need to go too high. In the half moon, you can go higher because, well, of course, the body ratios. Here, the hips are level. So it's a good idea to just have your back leg, your rising leg at about hip level. If you're using a block, remember it's under the opposite hand. And I would really advise almost everyone to use a block. It just makes it so much safer. Yeah, more awareness happening when you have a block under the opposite hand. Let's finish this. Hands forward, down dog. Right foot forward, back foot a little closer. Notice my heel is up. That really helps. Now, if you're using a block, it's going to go under the left hand right now. Don't wait for later. This is a good time. Block under left hand, left leg up in the air, turning your chest to the right, hand on hip. And if you can, right arm up. We're not going to hold this for too long. Bending the front knee, back foot down, both hands down. Both hands on the mat. Step into your dog. Both knees bent. Left leg steps back. Neutral hips, left leg up. If you like, right leg straight. Down. Left foot forward. Right foot a little closer with the heel up. Both hands forward. Block under the right hand this time, if at all. Some of us don't need a block. Lift off the back leg, hip level only. Slow, start turning your chest to the left. And if you can, left arm up. That's it. Bending the front knee, back foot down, both hands down. Both hands on the mat. Down dog. Both knees bent. Right foot steps back. Right leg up without turning the hips. And if you can, left leg straight. Only if you can. So in this case, that left leg straight is the last thing that you would think about. That's it. Legs down, knees down, and sit. Relax. Release for a while. Okay, beautiful work. Very focused. Very simple, but very focused. Okay, now to round off the standing practice, we still got two more postures. The thing is, we're doing them 3 times each. So it's a set of an Utkatasana with a curvy back and then a standing back bend like you do in your Surya Namaskars. That's it. I would request you to start really easy. I mean, much easier than you normally do, and then increase it only with the following sets if you like. All right, if you like, completely okay. But remember, you really want to curve the back. Fine? Come on up. Alternating between an Utkatasana and a hands up or an Urdhva 3 times. First one, feet stuck together, absolutely stuck together. If you have the space, arms up from the side. If you don't have the space, arms up from the front. Okay, let's go. Utkatasana, curvy back variation, bending the knees, arms up, vertical, absolutely up. Only if possible, touch your palms and look up. Now remember, we're not trying to go forward at all. And that's enough. Release. Like I said, we're not holding for long. Now this one, feet slightly apart, makes it safer, makes it easier. Inhale, arms up. And just like your Surya Namaskar, a tiny bit back, hips forward, chest up, slight back bend, only what you can control. Inhale up to center, hands down. And here's your second set. Exactly the same thing, but maybe you can go deeper. Now, for the Utkatasana, that means deeper means sitting a little lower. But of course, the lower you go, the harder you got to curve your back and open your shoulders to keep those arms vertical. Arms vertical is the thing here. Feet together, absolutely together. Bending your knees, arms up, curving the back, opening your shoulders. For some of us, palms touch, look up, and maybe you can go a little deeper than before. And release. Feet slightly apart, hip width or so. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, curve back a little more than the last time. Flat tummy, strong legs. Inhale, back up to center, hands down. Third and last set, feet together. Knees bent, arms up. If you can, go deeper, deeper, deeper. And very few of us will touch the palms and look up. Whatever you do, absolutely vertical with those arms. Release. Feet slightly apart. Let's finish the standing series. Arms up, breathe in. Reach up, flat tummy, strong legs, hips forward, chest up, and curve back maybe a little more than the previous time. Inhale, return. And that's it, hands down. Beautiful stuff. Lie down on your back. Let your breath return to neutral. Down. Okay, that's enough. Roll up. Come into seated position. To start off the groundwork, and this is going to be really important. Yeah, we're focusing now on the outer hip rather than the inner hips like we just did, focusing on the outer hip a little more than usual. Starting off really simple, simple cross legs, right leg in front, arms up, and exhale, leaning forward, maybe one third, maybe halfway. Whatever you do, it's a straight line from your fingers to the side of your hips. If it helps, look up at your fingers or look forward, but definitely no looking down because that's when the back will round up. Super straight arms. Inhale up, hands down. Lean back, change the cross. Exactly the same thing. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, going forward only till you can control. So I said one third, but maybe you're doing one fifth, and that's fine. Inhale, back up, hands down. Lean back a little bit. Legs are in front of you. Shake, shake. Next, Tara or the star. So, like the butterfly, but not really like the butterfly. Soles of the feet touch, knees out to the side. The big difference is that the feet are further away from you. They're not close to you. We're working on the outer hip. Feet together, far away from you. Hands either on your feet, in which case the elbows will bend out, or hands on the ground, in which case they'll just sort of walk forward. The thing to remember is you're not pulling. You will stop at any stage you like, but you're not pulling yourself down. You're just collapsing down as much as you like. Breathe in. Exhale down, forward and down. Think of going forward. Maybe you can rest your forehead on your heels, maybe you can't, but that's not something to be forced. No pulling. Push against the ground or the feet. Inhale, half up, and relax, release, let it go. Legs out in front of you, shake, shake. And just stay seated nice and easy over there while I explain this next one. Now, we've done this really often, but I'll still need to explain it every time because if you do it wrong, you can sort of strain the knee. We're getting into Pashu Vishramasana, the resting beast or the animal at rest, however you want to say this. Okay. I'll give you a front and a back view. So, safe way to do it, lean to the right. That's the right leg in front of you. Left leg folded behind you. Okay, let me turn around now. So with that leg behind you, you have two choices. One is you point the foot like I have, very close to the hip there. Or you can also maybe reduce the angle a little bit or open the angle a little bit and have your ankle on the ground like I'm doing now. The thing to remember is if you've got this variation going on with the ankle on the ground, with the foot away from the butt, don't come up too much. Yeah. So what I'm doing right now, that would be too strenuous for the hip joint and the knee joint. Always leaning to the right a little bit. Okay. That's what you need to remember. If you do that, you'll be safe. Now, if you have the foot here, because the way the foot is positioned, that left thigh is free to rotate and you can come all the way up without any strain. Yeah. And that's fine. But I'll say this again, if that's where the foot is, you're constantly leaning towards the forward knee. All right, even if it's a little bit, and that'll really keep you safe. Let's do this. So, uh, leaning to the right, left knee bent behind you. Choose how you want to place it. And for the first one is a very passive, a very restful posture, the first variation. Both hands on the ground on either side of the right knee. So your torso is directly above the right thigh. Breathe in and exhale. Walk your hands forward, very slow, folding over that right thigh. Try to ensure that your shoulders are level. Drop your head down. Shoulders are level with each other, I mean. Slow, help yourself up. Remember, depending on how your back foot is placed, you may be leaning slightly or you may come all the way up like I am. Now, here's the second one. Now, the second time, we're actually bringing a bit of strength and movement in. So, really important to be careful. If your back foot is pointed like mine is, maybe you look like this. Facing the center, don't do it, just watch. Facing the center, turn to the right, go down in a straight line, come up in a straight line, and turn to the center again. All right, that's only if your back foot is close to the hip and pointed. If your back foot is on the ankle, right? In this case, this will be your starting and your finishing position, facing the right and leaning slightly. So there, slight lean, down and up, not all the way up, all right? And definitely not turning to the front. Cool? So make up your mind on what you're going to do depending on how your foot is placed. Okay, I hope you've decided. Let's go. Arms up, right and down, straight line up, right and down. Inhale up, right and down. Inhale up. One more, right and down. Inhale up. Hands touch the ground, lean to the right, and then free the left leg. Okay, wonderful stuff. Legs out in front of you. Give yourselves a little bit of a break. Side to side with the feet. Circles with the feet. Side to side again, and a little bit of a bounce with the knees. And that should be enough rest. Let's go the other way. Left knee bent, lean to the left. Right knee bent, foot behind you. Choose the way you want to place it. Choose. Yeah, entirely up to you. Hands on the ground on either side of the left knee. Body above left thigh. Breathe in. Passive. Go forward and down. Relax. Drop. Let it go. Pashu Vishram Asana. Pashu is an animal or actually a living being. All of them are called Pashus, but specifically refers to animals. Slow. Using your hands, push yourself up. All right, now here comes the moving one. Inhale, arms up. Remember, you will move differently depending on how your back leg is placed. Left and down, straight line. Inhale up to the left, up, three, up, last one, four, and up. Hands down to the ground, lean to the left, free the right leg, and that's it. Legs out in front of you, shake, shake. Okay, let's take advantage of all that work. Right leg out in front of you, left knee out to the side, starting with a very simple head to knee posture. Remember, if you like, yeah, maybe the hammies are not too ready, so you're welcome to bend the right knee. But we're not going rounded, you're going flat upon your thigh. So right leg out in front of you, slightly bent is okay. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward, hold the foot. Inhale, pull back slightly. And exhale, elbows outward, try and fold over that right leg. Hold the foot, inhale, half up. Exhale, release. Left leg out in front of you. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward, hold. Pull back slightly. And then pull down with your elbows going outward first. Hold the foot, inhale up, half up, and release. Okay, now here's the next one, and here you have a choice. So, easy variation. Right leg out in front of you, left knee bent, but a little more open, and you'll go into a revolving head to knee. All right? You don't have to go too low. Those of you who can, now careful how you get into this. You'll start off with the right knee slightly bent. You'll lean to the right and bend that left knee just like before. Yeah, like in Pashu Vishram. Then, really carefully, you'll straighten out that right leg. So that's what it looks like now. And then you'll go down sideways. Okay. Again, it's a revolving head to knee. Some schools call it a parigasana or a cross beam, but I really don't know why. That's not very apt. Never mind what they call it. Choose your variation, either foot inside the thigh or only if you can, foot behind, touching the heel, touching the hip almost, and pointed foot. Chest facing the side, that's the important thing. Get into position. Right hand on the ground beside your shin, left arm up beside your ear, and slow start traveling sideways and down, sideways. You don't have to go too low, you don't have to bind, but if you can, grab the foot. Slow, release the top hand, push with the bottom hand, come back up. Now here's how we let go. Drop your hands down, bend the right knee. Now, just like before, lean to the right, free the left, and that's a very safe release. Okay? Let's go the other way. Please choose your variation. Left knee bent, right foot either behind or beside, whatever works for you. Whenever you're ready, left leg straight out in front. Remember, it's chest facing the side. Good stuff. Left hand on the ground, right arm up beside your head. Breathe in and go sideways and down. Take your time, no hurry. Stop at any stage you like. Gentle release, push yourself back up. Hands down to the ground. Left knee bent. Lean to the left. Free the right, and that's done. Legs in front of you, shake, shake. And here we are, last active part of class, but we still got to do this. Okay? Anantasana, lying down on your left side, infinity posture. Head either supported by the hand or supported by the upper arm, whichever works for you. Absolutely straight line. Now, remember the stretch is not the difficult part, it's the balance. So really keep yourself solid. And I would advise you to keep your left foot flat. Do not point it. Do not point the left foot. Okay, let's do this. Right knee to the shoulder. Slow. Grab the foot or the calf, whatever works for you, and right leg straight. Don't worry too much about the stretch. Beautiful release. Not bad at all. Turn the other way. The tricky part here is the balance. If you got the balance, you did well. Don't worry about the stretch. Absolutely straight line, right side on the ground, left knee up to your shoulder. Grab the foot or the calf if you're doing less, and if you can, straighten that left leg. Control so that you don't fall forward or backward. Beautiful. Release. Turn onto your left again. This time, right hand on the ground, fingers, not palms, lightly touching the ground. Feet together, flat feet, and let's go both legs off. Don't try and go too high, just keep them together. Release. Let's go the other side. Lying down on your right, feet together, flat feet. Left hand fingertips touching the floor in front of your belly or your chest, even. Absolutely straight line, both legs off. And down, that's it. Relax. Lying down on your left again. Final one over here. Okay, now this one's going to be a little tricky. All right. Not that it's complicated, it's just going to be a little bit of work. You'll have to understand how your leg works. Lying down on your left side, right knee to your shoulder, and without the help of your hand, right leg straight, as high as you can go. Beautiful. Release, right knee bent. Turn the other way. Lying down on your right side, straight line. Left knee to your shoulder and left leg straight. No helping with that hand. Beautiful. Release. And that's it. Lie down on your back. Wait for a moment. Sit up for a second before we go into our final lying down finish. Simple cross legs, right leg in front. And a very gentle twist. Yeah, nothing too strong, just to even things out. Left arm up, breathe in. Left hand on right knee, turn. Right hand behind you, of course. Just for a few moments. Come back. Change the cross. Right arm up, breathe in. Right hand on left knee, left hand behind you, turn. Gentle, not as much as you normally do. Come back and get onto your hands and knees. Finally, before we close, the curved or the dipped part of the cat pose. Curved back, look up. Come to neutral. Don't hunch, just come to neutral. Neutral neck, flat back. And that's it. Lie down. We're done. Straight legs, feet falling apart, arms comfortable, eyes shut. Knees bent. Gently drop down to the side. Using your top hand, help yourself up into a squatting position. That's if your knees don't hurt, of course. If your knees hurt, just get onto hands and knees and then come up from there. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hands touch the ground. Help yourself up. Feet apart for a few seconds. Feet together if you're feeling safe. Palms together. Breathe in and out.